Say what say what I said. If you miss the Aquafina Padi tax, then sorry for you. You've missed the first hand drama. You missed the premium drama. Guys, hey, we know and we know. Let me first talk of the one that made me came to sit down here. It was Kola. We both know that Kola did not read what was on that paper. Kola was literally crying. Hey, I beg people, let me wait a little bit first because this conversation, I don't want to start repeating myself again. Let me just wait like 2 minutes. Hi, whoever comes in should give a thumbs up and say something. Have you watched the Aquafina Paddy tax? Just please immediately talk. Please, if you come in, just give the stream a thumbs up and immediately talk. Please say something. I'm literally begging. David, hi. Thank you so much for coming. Did you watch the Aquafina Paddy tax? Ha! Like, you know where I'm about will not allow you to sleep. That is what that's what I came here to do. Like, what just happened? You know, after the All-Star, after the All-Star Aquafina Paddy tax that brought chaos those days between Pere, Alex, and Sisi. You know, I just knew the moment I heard the briefing that Zita, head of house, read. I just had to start rushing to tidy up what I was doing because I just said I can't miss this Paddy of life tax. Like, I just knew that something was going to happen. Because when you guys look at the relationship dynamics in this house, and that was like last week Sunday, Ebuka said to them, "You're keeping your enemies closer and you're pushing your friends away." That statement meant a lot, and it meant a whole lot. Immediately I just heard Paddy. I say, hey, today I won't sleep. I will be drinking water. Let me don't sleep. Like, I just knew that the dynamic was going to end like this. I don't know. Like, I couldn't really specifically. I'll even me. I was very happy. I was very happy because there's something Kola is doing that is beginning to piss me off. Like, do you know that if not because few of us, right? Some few of us or a lot of us are watching this show bumper to bumper, like for the sake of analysis and for the sake of entertainment, we're watching this show. Do you know, but when we think that there's something else, Onyeka, you didn't watch. When we think that there's something else that Dede and Kola are discussing that we, the audience, we don't know. Why didn't you watch now, Onyeka? Where you go? You say waka waka. Where you go this night? You would think that there's something because you know when these housemates come out, they will tell us a lot of things that we're not seeing and all of that. Yeah, like number one, David Kola gives us the impression that him and Dede are an item. Okay. Now he gives us an impression that him and Dede are an item. One. And number two, look the way you know, but hey, me, I was even surprised on that Terra task that Sultana even told him you've been trying to win a median in this house and the median has refused to give you go ahead. I was just surprised that Sultana said that because the whole house has that impression that Dede and Kola an item, and I don't know how he does it. I really don't know how he does it, and I just pity him. You see that cry that he cried? It would have been worse if he went first. It would have been worse if he went first. And Dede knows Kola very well. Hey. And to tell you that Dede did what she did on purpose, do you notice that towards the end, she wanted to mention Coin, she mistakenly mentioned Kola? That is to tell you Dede freaking knows what she's doing. See, guys, I can tell you guys for free. I swear, Dede shocked him. I can tell you guys for free that Dede does not have feelings for Kola. You see all those things that she's doing is content. You see all those, you see this her fishy story. It just fell on her laps on a platter of gold. Like, I would say Dede was just lucky to have had this storyline to her favor, and she's utilizing that because she's a smart girl. Kola, I wish he went after her. Me, I didn't even like. I wish Kola went. Sorry, I wish Kola went after Dede. He would have, you see this cry, he cried. He would have cried more than that. Because number one, he's going to rubbish himself and he will know that he has rubbished himself. Like, They don't even do like say she knows somebody called Kola in that house. She just mentioned Queen, Nide, and Joanna. To be honest with you, I was thinking she was going to mention Nide and like, okay, let me give you my own rundown before the Padi things. So let me give you guys my own rundown, and some of them came out accurate, and some of them did not. Number one, I felt okay. I already knew. Or okay, my guess. I was David. I said I was about to sleep because when I is cold, I already wrapped myself inside my blanket. But I was like, no, I'm a boy will not allow me sleep. See, David, if I didn't come here, I would dream. I would have nightmares. I had to come and unravel. I say I know there's many people that are awake like me that they are looking for where to make small banter, to make small rants, to make small noise. Like Dave, this like from my own wild guess. I guess let me start with Sultana. I already guessed that Sultana was going to go along with Jason J. I was surprised. Indeed. I already knew she was going to go with Jason J and Isabella with this their newfound relationship. I already knew Isabella was going to do Sultana and Imisi. But I was surprised Imisi did not do Isabella. She did instead K Bobo and Kola. But I'm suspecting my own suspicion. No, I don't know for sure. I'm suspecting that Imisi just diverted the bracelet to K Bobo at the dying minute because of the way K Bobo spoke about her. And that's by the way. Now for Mide, I already knew he was going to be Bright and Dead there. I already knew. Then for Bright, I already knew it was going to be Mide and Collar. For Jason J, I already knew Sultana was good, but I was very surprised he didn't even give Joanna a bracelet. And even Joanna herself was a little bit surprised. Yes, truly, I don't know if it's just me that saw things like Joanna was a bit surprised, in as much as he mentioned her name first, but in like people he was appreciating, but he mentioned her in a collective. Do you understand? Like even Joanna, you could see it in her face, like, okay, he didn't give me a bracelet, that kind of thing. Like that one, it was clear. Now, even Joanna herself surprised me. Like, not surprised me fully. I wasn't surprised that she spoke about faith, but I was actually surprised she spoke about faith the way she did. Oh, right. But the second person she gave, Telma, I didn't see it. Like, I didn't know when did they. I didn't know. I already noticed that Telma and Dede are sort of warming up to each other. In fact, the hair that Dede is carrying now, it was Telma that made it for her yesterday. It was Telma that braided it for her yesterday. But I didn't realize that, But when Joanna, I was glad that she chose Telma, honestly, because at some point I was even thinking, who would choose Telma? Like me, myself, I was scared for Telma, like, because Telma has been one kind of, I don't know what to say. Do you understand? And see, the irony of life is as Avatar got evicted, that the housemates are actually appreciating her. But I would have loved Manson to also have appreciated her, but there was something he did low key. Say Manson is a politician. He just said to all of those that have been evicted, which all of those Avatar must be among, but that's by the way, let me don't over hype things, right? Then for Rude Boy and Culture, those ones are, we already knew it was going to be intertwined. And then Jason too, I wasn't surprised it was Sultana. I wasn't at all. I wasn't. But but I wasn't surprised that Sultana was there. And then the bracelet, I think, who did he give it to? Who did he give it to? Sorry, I've forgotten already. Because then Isabella, Onyeka, Isabella even made me cry. I'm like, oh, this girl, leave me alone. Let me keep my tears for another thing, not for you. I literally was crying. Like, see, Biggie has to give Isabella the win of this Aquafina Padi tax. Like, it was the most emotional. Even Kibobo was just holding back the tears. He was just taking his head up. He was just holding back the tears. Like Isabel, oh God, that girl, like, she cries as if she's an orphan. Hi, that girl. Like I cried like this. I don't even shame to talk. I cried when Isabella. I'm like, Isabella, you don't come. Oh, which kind of thing is this? Like, it was awesome. But you see the irony of life. You see this life, when God arrests you like this and you will not know when the thing arrested you. Do you get? Yeah. They really shocked him, Dave. Now, see, Isabella, when she first came, she said, Kebobo, yeah, Kebobo shocked me too. Yeah. Kebobo too. It was really a lot. Like, I was surprised about the Imisi's part because there was something, though. There was something about Kebobo and the Imisi part. Kebobo never really got, like, I don't know for him at the beginning what exactly he thought the relationship with Imisi was going to be. Like, Kebobo's own is a typical situation of you don't know what you have until you lose it. Do you understand? Kebobo had Imisi for himself. Like, Imisi literally was all over him, and at some point he was making it look like, okay, see that time their first rehearsal or so of their first tax, that I think she touched him anyhow. Like, It was okay to put boundaries. It's very, very awesome to put boundaries, but you could see that the boundary came in a condescending manner. And I think that was where, and then that was the first one. They were still good together. Then not until she had that fallout with Rude Boy that K-Boy literally came and attacked her alongside with Rude Boy. Like it was not fair. Yeah, she understands. So I think after that time, and she withdrew from K-Boy did not get attention from any other person again. Not until Ivata started giving him that attention. That is a week before she left. You understand? Like that was when he now missed Emisi, because at some point, if you look at it low key, K-Boy was literally almost on his own. And who have noticed Dede warming her way to K-pop? I say, okay, you want to add K-pop inside your fishes? Like, I don't like. See, anyway, Kola said it to Dede that she's his storyline, and if Dede is smart enough, hmm, to clock, which she has, I suspect, because some of those her actions, they are not done that those her actions are not done blindsided. Like Dede is not blindsided. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say to you. She's doing whatever she's doing intentionally. Even when they were in that lockdown, okay, that room, that hidden room, that fake eviction, she said she was going to shun Kola. But when she went, she confused us a little bit, because she said in that room that she was going to shun Kola. But when she went back into the house, that was when she even gave Kola full access to herself. Like Kola was literally kissing her everywhere. That so it was a bit confusing. So I think she see there's a problem. Did you see how she was doing her face when capable when Kola was reading his, like you could just see she was literally mocking him. Then there was something she did again. I'm like, this day they say, if you say be calming down. When Jason J mentioned her, Dede likes both Queen. Yeah, yeah, okay, let's leave it that way. But to me, I think she gravitates better towards Queen. And one for me, I feel one reason, because you see that house, hey, it looks like Amebo circulates very fast in that house. You know, I'm suspecting she's a little bit more comfortable with Queen. That is because Queen does not talk like Kola. Like he does not kiss and tell, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. Because how can you claim you like a girl, the day you kiss her, you go and tell everybody? The day, that means the day they will not accept, you go and tell everybody. I don't understand. Where is the privacy there? And where is the love there? Let me understand. I don't understand Kola's love, truly, because for me, when you talk so much about your relationship, it then means that it's not that serious to you. It's just a fling. I'm not a guy, but guys talk more about intimate things in their relationship than ladies. Correct? I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But speaking of my own cycle, right? I notice men are comfortable talking more about their bedroom activities to people than women do, right? I'm not saying women don't do that, but when you look at the number of women that do it, is less than the number of men that do that, right? And men that do that, technically, these are men that are not really into that person, into that partner or whatever, right? So you claim you're into that person. Like Kola's words and actions do not align when it comes to Dede. His actions are overwhelming, but when it comes to Dede, but his speech is giving another different thing. Like Kola's speech is what keeps betraying him, and I think he doesn't even know that yet. Okay, look at the fake vision that happened to Dede. Kola did not even ask. So sometimes you now wonder, this guy, what's up? Like you could just tell he's fully aware of what he's doing. See, as this guy got evicted. Number one, we're not even sure he actually shedded tears. He just put his head on the table. I can't tell for sure that Kola actually, because he never spoke about her. Even when Biggie asked them who they would want to come back among the evicted housemates, he didn't mention Dede. He didn't make Caroline. He said it's a lie. What's the lie? He didn't mention that. It was media that mentioned it. So it's, I don't know. I don't know. Like to be honest with you, his actions really, really confuse me. And I don't know how well he does with telling the housemates whatever he tells them, that they tend to believe him and whatever. Right? Kola was like, waiting, see, I feel bet say waiting Kola read in that paper was not what he even he even read, because you could tell, because with the tears, let's tell ourselves the truth. When you're tearing, how will you read? You know, when you're tearing, automatically your vision becomes blurry. Automatically your vision becomes blurry. So how will you tell me? Look at my father. Oh goodness. Suddenly his father entered the talk. Like the way Kola just potted to Mide, I say Mide, Imisi saying she's going to tattoo his name on her body. And I'm like, guy, see, wait, I don't know if you guys saw through it, but I saw through it. The first physical tension was when he started drinking water. Was when he started drinking water. Kola is always saying what is not true. I say, Caroline, I don't like that boy. You mean I'm even a viewer? That boy used to confuse me. Caroline, he confuses me. Kola, the first step of his tension that it was obvious was when he started drinking water. All of a sudden, brother became thirsty. He started drinking water. Like, I don't know his camera and I wouldn't see it for sure, but I started imagining that Kola was already sweating. Like, where he was just patiently waiting. And Dede, oh God, Dede. Oh, Dede, take your flowers. Do you know what Dede did? Dede declared it from the onset that she's talking about just 3 people. Like, she's like, so that Kola no go even put herself inside. Like, she made it very clear. She was assertive with the fact that she's talking about 3 people. Talking about Mide, Dede. Hey God, do nothing matter between him and Dede. Nothing. There's nothing. And I see, Kola is yeah. And I'm so glad Dede is also yeah. See, Kola should have chosen another different person. Like, he should have chosen another totally different person. Like, he chose the wrong chick. He chose, oh goodness God. And as the day goes by, there's this hidden personality of Dede that is gradually showing. Like, Dede is a babe. She calls herself that I'm just a girl. She's not a girl. She's a full package. She's a girl. She's a lady. She's a female. Like, I'm just happy for Kola for one thing, that he did not go before Dede. Because if he had gone before Dede, oh goodness God. If he had gone before, like, Dede literally was laughing. Like, Dede just knew. See, did you know Dede knows Kola more than we think she does? And as they came back into the house after the show, Thelma, Mide, Joanna, and Dede, they were having a conversation. And Thelma was saying something in the lines of, Dede has this plain expression. You understand that you cannot really tell, So I think for the longest time, that plain expression and the indulgence of Kola that she does, I think Kola is not even. He's smart. He's smart. I give it to him. He's smart. But Kola is not even emotionally, what will I say? He's not emotionally intelligent. Yes, that's the word. I'll say it in full force. He's not emotionally intelligent. Like, this is the fact that they indulges him. Like, she said it clearly. Koyi is everything. I swear. If you guys don't see through Koyi, then you guys are not watching this show properly. Like, Koyi, and do you see the satisfaction on Koyi's face? Like, you can imagine when they came back from that half vision. Imagine Kola was saying something like, I had to start talking to even my enemies. Now he was referring to Koyi as his enemy. It means that if Koyi if Dede is out of the picture, Koyi will be Kola will be super cool with Koyi. So I just see his beef self with Koyi like his plastic, his AI, his AI generated, is fake. David, what's up? Why they this? Like, Kola was crying like, God have mercy. Like, I wanted to pity him, but he doesn't deserve it. I'm telling you, I wanted to pity Kola, but he didn't deserve it. Yeah, I'm watching the show, but right now I'm not in front of my television. Anyways, is there something happening? Is there something happening? I'm like, no, no. I wanted to be. I'm not a wicked person, but I just couldn't sympathize with him. Like, I just couldn't sympathize with Kola and the way Kola. What happened to him? Tell us now, Dave. Tell us, Dave. What's happening to Kola? Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. Tell us now. What is happening to him? I just know that him and Zita went into the room. What is happening? See, Kola is well. I don't want to say what I don't know. But are you guys sure that Kola? See, sometimes Kola strategy, you don't even know. Why did you call him a fool? What happened? Sometimes you don't even know where Kola strategy starts and where it stops. You don't even know. He has gone to meet Dede Abi. See, yesterday, Seth, what he was doing yesterday, I was like, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Kola was going, trying to explain to Dede, begging. What is he begging her for? Oh, God. Oh boy, Dede got something on a platter of gold. Like, Dede just got this game on a platter of gold. What is he begging her for? That was how yesterday too, he was begging her. He's talking with her now. That was how he was begging her yesterday that he's sorry for being like the caller just wants to feel he's desperately seeking validation from Dede. He is desperately like seeking Konyi is not Caroline, thank you very much. If there's anything, I mean, let me speak from a female point of view. If there's anything a woman hates, any female at all hates, is a man that kisses and tell. Okay, then whatever you guys did, then why did you guys do it in private? Why didn't you guys just do it in public? Because it's annoying. You do something in private and then somebody the person you did it with is out there and saying, like, make it make sense. See, Kola does not even know that silence is golden. Like, I don't know, women value, like, you know what I'm trying to say to you, Caroline? Yeah? How can you just be washing our dirty linens in public? How can you just be eh? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yesterday when he went, he was begging her that he's sorry for not like Kola is desperately trying to seek relevance. Is that not in the bid of that is how that was how his relationship brewed with Bright? Because I really don't know what Bright's intention is towards Dede actually, but that was what gave birth to his relationship with Bright, right? That Bright was busy educating him on how to win Dede. That was how it landed him into kissing Isabella. That on Sunday, Bright still used that advice. No, Bright will be a better person. Bright is not a good friend at all. Bright is the kind of friend that will escort you and enter hellfire and turn back and go and enter heaven. Now he was the one that asked Kola to go and kiss Isabella so that it can anger Dede. Only for yesterday, when there was an issue, he was telling, okay, on Sunday, I mean, he was boldly telling Isabella, you think I'm Kola and Kanyikumi that are cheap. Like, you see, that is why you see it's dangerous to take advice from people at random because you don't know what that person giving that advice, you don't know their real intention. Yeah, he was the one then when Kola was crying that Dede is using Queen to make him jealous. He was the one that asked Kola to like also pay the like serve Dede in her own coin that he should do this. And after doing that, imagine he was still using it to mock the guy in a fight. And you could tell that Kola is taking too much time assuming things. Like, I think, would I be right to say that Kola is too delusional? Because he's so soaked up in his delulu or his strategy, even if he's not delusional, his strategy, his so-called strategy, right? He's so soaked up in it that he doesn't even know much about Dede. I think Kola is just obsessed with the idea of being in a relationship with Dede. Yes, he's just obsessed about the idea of being in a relationship with her. He's not even getting to know her. Like he's not even okay. Just see, Kola even know. Sorry, Konyi even knows that Dede has ulcer, which Kola does not even know. Yes, Kola doesn't even know anything about that. And now the way Kola portrays himself in his relationship with Imisi is even enough to turn off Dede because you can just see clearly that um Kola's relationship with Imisi, even Faith said it the other day, that his relation, what he sees in the relationship between Kola and Imisi is the fact that Imisi is resourceful to Kola. So where did they seated from? She's seen what Kola is doing. I don't know what I'm trying to say to you. Like, but Kola is very funny. I'm not saying he should be a copycat, right? But he should observe what Konyi does for Dede. That should give him a clue of the kind of man Dede will likely fall for. But he's far away from that. Not only is he a kiss and tell, he literally is looking for someone to be subservient to him. And hence why maybe that was why his relationship started with Imisi. We don't really know, because virtually everybody in the house and even some of us, the audience, we see it in that lens that this guy is just using this girl, and this girl is giving a whole of herself. Like, look what she, oh goodness God, to a point that this girl even went as far as saying that with Kola, she feels like she doesn't, her upbringing was not correct. God, that was deep. Even him, the Kola said, fear catch him. Kola came now, he went and bought the paper, he wrote his speech on and keep. What did I say? He wrote her name, but forgot to cut. You, see, it's a lie. It's a big fat lie. They took him on unawares. They freaking took him on unawares. He's just trying now. What he's trying to do is what we call damage control. That's what he's trying to do. Like, I forgot. See, Kola should just be real. He should just drop all those acts. He should just be real. It's going to be way better. He's showing her paper. Let her do what with the paper. He should just be real to himself. Kola is not truthful to himself. And we all, like, he has said it by himself. Dede is his storyline, and it's understandable because even he is also part of Dede's storyline. So it's understandable. It's quite clear, right? But he should stop acting like that. Kola is too much. Kola is acting like the female version of Onyeka in No Lose Guard. Like, they are too extra. They are too, like, what is he going there to meet her for? He's bringing paper. Let her do what? Hey, what? And the irony of the whole thing is, once they go out of their house, in fact, already in the house, does they really have anything to do with him? So if they go out of the house, you and I know very well that only her management team, when they start producing videos about her, and you know, see the mistake that Kola made in the first week, first, second, even almost third week, was the kind of nasty things he kept saying. Even now, is he not even doing the mistake? Imagine the daddy that whether what happened between him and Dede Kim was telling Bright. And I really don't understand their situation when it comes to Dede, his relationship between Bright. You see, when your relationship is on a wrong footing, it will never make sense. Because Bright and Kola's relationship, I don't think it started based on, okay, we want to be friends. It just started based on they want to humble Dede. Because if you look at the beginning of the relationship between Kola and Dede, there was that like, I don't know if I'll call it, there's this vindictive side of Kola that was bitter towards the fact that Dede refused to hug him. You get that Dede refused to hug him. So that their relationship between him and Bright there. I say Bright, that kind of relationship, like I say that kind of relationship that friend will escort you and enter hellfire, and the person will turn back and go and enter heaven and leave you there. I just sensed that this Aquafina tax was going to be, and Faith did not even make an effort to even pick up any book or anything. Like, and there was something I didn't understand when Manson called Faith. I don't know why Faith was a bit surprised. You know, Faith, where he was seated, he didn't even expect anybody to give him anything. He didn't expect, like, I don't know, Sha, I don't know, but there was this reaction that came out of him when Manson called him, and it was more like, oh wow, you know, that kind of thing. Like, probably, I don't know, for him, he didn't expect it or something. I don't know. He's just like, oh wow. And I just love the fact that Joanna also said the things she said, because for the longest of time, a lot of people have been like lashing that Joanna online, that she's not being fair to cook to Faith, she's not being a good friend, blah 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 blah. But I'm glad she was able to express herself, and partially probably because, well, let me don't say what I don't know, but I think she also sort of put energy on Dr. Faith, owing to the fact that Jason didn't really pay attention, not even a bracelet. He didn't even give her a bracelet, because me, in my own suspicion, or in my own wild guess, I thought Jason J was obviously going to give the bracelet to Sultana, and then was obviously going to give the necklace to Sultana and then the bracelet to Joanna. But I was surprised he didn't do any of that. I was a bit, let me not say I was surprised, but I was like, okay, well, he didn't do that, right? So I think that was seeing some of those housemates, some of, especially the ones with fake friendships, which almost all the housemates, their friendship is questionable anyway. But I suspect that most of them changed or tweaked, yeah, they they sort of changed their whatever based on what they actually got. And I'm so glad that Zita sort of chose people to go at random, but it worked. It just worked. It worked. Like, even tell myself she was surprised that people even actually considered her. You know, she didn't even think that she was even going to get anything. But all in all, I'm glad that everyone got something. Everybody in the house. Everybody. Yeah, who didn't get anything? Everybody got a bracelet or a necklace. Everybody did, right? Did everyone do? Manson, did Manson get? Eh? Did anybody mention Manson? Hmm? I don't know who did anyone mention Manson? You guys, like, but I just suspect that everyone got right in the house. Like, everyone got something. Yeah, David, I noticed it too. I thought it was me that. I thought it was just me that didn't, that the maybe missed out on something. It's like nobody gave anything to Manson. Nobody gave him a bracelet. Nobody gave him a necklace. Manson was the only housemaid left out, right? Everyone got from everybody, with the exception of Manson. Yeah, is that correct? And he Manson, I think he gave Faith and Coin, gave Faith the necklace, and then he gave Coin the bracelet. And who got the most? I think Jason J got the most, right? Even Isabel was teasing him that your neck will choke. I think he got the most, right? If I'm not mistaken. Who got the highest? Yeah. No, Collar's own. That's why I came here. I'm like, you know what? I was already wrapped up in my blanket. I'm like, no, no, no. I can't now get nightmares. I have to just come here and talk. Like, I have to just come here and offload what is on my mind. Ah, Auntie Collar. I shouldn't be calling him Uncle. He's Auntie Collar. Collar's mouth is his problem. Please watch and give stream a thumbs up. Thank you, Dave. I beg tell them, oh, give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Give you, I beg. Thumbs up is very good. I beg. Algorithm. I beg you people should help me with thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence here. Thank you. I had to, like, I said, I felt for Kola, but it's difficult to even pity Kola. Yeah? Now look at him. David is said that he went to meet Dede to tell her what. Ah, fine, oh. Mm. What is he going there to tell her? He should, like, that guy is. Well, it's a good script, but come to think of it, I hope you know what he's playing is a good script. It's going to take them to the final. Him and Dede. I've seen, like, I just see Queen, I just see Kola, Queen. They, like, they have created a good storyline for themselves. Just like last season, that Onyeka, Victoria, and Ozzy created a storyline for them. Kola is just I swear, Kola is just deceiving himself. I'm seriously, and you know, but you see, there are sometimes that they'll say that when you say a lie for too long, you begin to believe that lie. And that's what is happening to the Kola. Kola has said so many, like, he has confused Kola. That's a different. They get proper. Thank you, Dave. Like, he talks too much. If this is how Kola is real life, then I'm afraid. Not only Kola, all of them. Yeah, all of them talk. But when you can, have you watched Kola? You're always busy. Have you watched Kola? Like, Kola cannot hold a conversation without talking about someone. Everyone talks. Yes, I agree with you, Onyeka, but there are times that these people go out of the box, like, to have conversation. But Kola, as long as it's one-on-one conversation, what do I mean? One-on-one, like maybe when he's talking to somebody, like maybe when he's talking to Emisi or he's talking to Zita, when he's talking one-on-one, he definitely has to talk about somebody. But when he's in a group, yes, he doesn't, he just joins the flow. Like today that they were having this gist, round table gist with Telma, Mide, Joanna, the caller himself, and who was the fifth person? I think about five of them, they are playing a game. Yeah, they're obviously all playing a game, obviously, but it's just that when you can inside that game that they are playing, so sometimes it just still shows the person identity or the person's personality traits. I don't know if now I'm trying to say to you. And well, let's just leave it as it is. But But yeah, it's not just a game. See, let me tell you something. No matter how much you fake it, even all these actors and actresses that we watch, no matter how they fake it as actors, you still see their personality in it. You still see something about them. They call it Bible study. I really they call it Bible study. Yeah, you still see their personality there. You get it's not something you can act, it's not something you can fake. Like you can see Dede's personality is getting clearer and clearer by the day, that she is a very Dede is a very cocky person, though in a nice way though, but she's a very very cocky person. And I'll say Dede is unpredictable. Yeah, somewhat unpredictable. Yes. Just like Onyeka said one time, like that, he said Dede stands on business. So people that stand on business, they are very unpredictable because you don't know where they're going to get the next. If Dede values Queen, she won't call him a fish. See, look, Onyeka is not that deep. You know, it's just okay. You're talking, she won't call him a fish. What about men? For the longest of time that they've called ladies, women bitches, they've called them chicken. Don't forget that you people were the one that coined the fish word. Self. Men are the ones that coined the fish. Where they call women have fish brain, they have chicken brain. So for the longest of time, men have addressed women. They've they have comfortably referred to women as animals. So if the thing is the other way around now, you're now offended. So would you do you love a woman but you still call her fish brain? Or you call her cockroach? Or you call her bitch dog? Or what where is the love there? So if you and also when that thing happened, and when you go on social media space, they were how she call them fishes. For the longest of time, men have referred to us with all sort of names. Barney, waiting, chick. Is there a name that when you guys feel like calling a woman, you will not call a woman? So for the first time, I be for some not the first time anyway, that a woman also addresses men in a certain in a sarcastic way with a animal language, you know, the verse. Yeah. So we women, what should we do now? We should go and commit suicide. We should go and hang ourselves. No, be going ignore her when she came back to the house. If not me, no, they had issues already. It's not like he ignored her. They had an underlying issue. It's not like they were in a good place and then he ignored her. No, already they were quarreling. They were not in talking terms. Look, they are friends. Friendships come with that, of course. Friendship comes with ups and downs. You understand? For me, that's even a sign of a good friendship because I don't see the reason why Kola is finding difficult to have any issue at all with Dede. Today he will say he will shun her, but for where he cannot even stay good 3 hours without going to do for Dede. No, friends are quarrel. Like relationships are up and down. Friend quarrel is part of friendship. You see that, so has the issue been the issue has been resolved. I was like, you said you should know that the issue has been resolved. When last did you see him with Isabella? When last did you see him with Isabella? Isabella was more like a rebound for him. Like, okay, let me just digress and just waste and just spend time here. You understand? And besides, Isabella's own came with benefits. So it was bonus, it was two in one for him, it was a plus for him. So for me, that fishy thing, when they were I say, look at now. For the longest of time, waiting una never call us. Waiting una never call us, waiting una never call us. Eh? All. Thank you, Dave, for reminding them. Please, you guys should thumbs up. It was just an issue, a small issue, because although I think Konyi also took it too far, but at the end of the day, friends we always call her anyway. Because even when they were saying he should come and pack her things, he refused. I think it was only Kola that agreed to come and pick up her things, to pack her things with and midday. But I don't know why Konyi refused. But when she came back to tell you that Konyi likes they like I don't know what kind of feelings, but let me just use the general like he values the friendship. You could see that he was so tense. Listen, Kola had a great opportunity to play his game. Yeah, he had it. Why won't he had a great opportunity to play his game? But are you saying he's not playing his game? Koyi is Kola is a gamer. What are you guys saying? Kola, like, do you know about Kola is this kind of person that in plain sight, he's in plain sight. Like, I don't know how to explain it. To a point that he openly told Dede that you're my storyline. Like, see, if anything, self, Kola is like this. I don't know if I'm trying like he's like an open book. I don't know if Kola has secrets. He's like an open book, but that's a red flag anyway. I can't like A man that talks too much for me is a red flag. Mm. I can't trust that kind of person at all. And I think low key, that's why you see even Bright is not really rating color like that, like that. Bright is not really rating color. See, after that eviction, what did Bright come out and say? Bright say he has just two friends and he's okay with those two friends. And that person's own again that made me laugh is Mide. When Bright was saying all those sweet words, she was literally laughing. But I kind of like understand where probably those things came off to her. She didn't know how to act. Was that all of this wish he could have friend zoned there. I like what he did with Imisi, but he should have gone for Doris. Well, it all depends. He should have gone for Doris. Well, yeah, because Doris sort of liked him. Yeah, Doris. But if you look at Collar's relationship, I think Dede for me is just like a task for him. Yeah, for me, I see Dede like a task for him, but along the line, I don't know how he got connected, how he got hooked. Because when you look at it critically, Dede and Doris' relationship and Imisi is more of a relationship of benefits, like not that kind of benefits though. But Kola is just looking for somebody to cook for him. It's like he doesn't know how to cook. I don't know for him. But when you look at it, Kola is just looking for somebody to cook for you. And when you look at Dede, Dede is not even doing the cooking for herself. It's even Konyi that is even doing more of her cooking for her. So he wasn't like his niceness. He's not going to get Dede as far as the house is concerned. Even outside the house, even outside the house, when Dede even comes out and see all of those things that he said and did behind, like even outside the house, he's not going to get her. Even outside, like if he does what is it's not 8 week now, yeah. When we have entered 8 week now, right? Yeah. So from week 1 to week 8, he hasn't gotten you can even inside and out, he can never get her. Calling her a big boy. You forget he's a big boy, and so is he the only big boy? Is he the only big boy? You know how many big boys they with? Kola, like maybe he's a big boy in his own light. He's a big boy in his own level. He don't forget we have big boys. They're plenty. No, be say you get, and you look at Dede very well. What make you think that when Dede comes out of the house, she will not get people that are way bigger than Kola? She sold herself well, as far as I'm concerned. She's a good wife material. Abi, I'm not a guy, I'm not a man, but I would categorically say that Dede will easily be wifed by big. See, do you know the platform she's on at all? That's one of the biggest platform in Africa. So who is Scholar compared to some other people? You don't think so? How? How? Do you even know if she's in a relationship that the man loves her? Like, see, you know, part of the reason, let me tell you from the beginning, part of the reason why they even started having problem with people like Sabrina, them and their Sultana was when they saw the expensive stuff she has. For you, one man's food is another man's poison. For you, she's not a wife material, no vex. For you, it's one man's food is another man's poison. You get like, wait, have you gone online? One man's food, they say, is another man's poison. If any of my brother wants to marry Daddy, I'll be very happy to have such a person in my family. Yeah. So that's, I'm speaking for my own, but you to speak for your own, it's fine. But Dede is top notch. Like, I'm okay with her. I'm very, very cool with her. Yeah, I connect. Like, I feel I good luck. Oh god. Okay, Onika, let's play a comparison game. Comparing Dede to Mercy Eke. Let's do compare and contrast. Let's compare and contrast. Like, because when you look at Mercy Eke, I would like someone like Telma. Yeah, I would like Telma. Like, yeah, Telma too is Telma too is another good person. Yeah. Because she's femme. Why don't you want to compare now? Compare, please compare. Why don't you want to compare? Eh? Why you don't want to compare? Try something. Let's try it now. Let's try it. No, yeah, I'm okay. I'm very okay. Like, I'm super duper okay with Dede. Like, I'm just fine with her like that. But Messi is still not married. Like, I'm not saying that marriage defines a woman. No, but based on what we're talking about, on the marriage material thing, wife material thing, be right? Like, as I said, compare Dede and Messi Eke. You get? I'm not marriage, shaming anybody, or I'm not trying to say no, 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 right? But just in the context we're speaking about, in the context we're speaking about, in the context we're speaking about, yeah, Messi is bigger. Yeah, yeah, Messi is bigger, obviously, and coupled with the fact because I don't know who the winner is going to be, but well, we kind of should, we kind of know that Dede will not win, so I'll say Messi had a yeah, Dede, and I suspect that Dede is feeling that maybe the audience are getting bored with her storyline. So you could see that she's trying to digress a little bit. She's trying to stretch her tentacles to K-Bobo. I don't know if you've noticed it. She's trying to stretch her tentacles to K-Bobo. And let's see how it goes. And K-Bobo is enjoying the attention because, come to think of it, K-Bobo was also among was also among the guys that also had eyes for her. He, in fact, basically almost all of the guys had eye for her. I think the only person that did not really have eye for there was Dambo's kid. She was real, never pretend say it was girls with all the guys not being this one with don't touch me and all of that. But that's also Dede's reality. I think that's also her reality. Maybe she's not into all those touch. And for God's sake, everyone has the right. As you are like this now, Yika, you have the right to put boundaries. Why do you want her to be touchy? That's not her thing. There's some people that are not touchy, even in a very serious relationship. They are not for PDAs, they're not for touch, they are not for it. So it's her thing. You, as you are like this, you have the right to have boundaries, not to. It's okay. If anything, that's why I tell you, I relate with her. I'm also no, I don't like that, and especially with guys, because a lot of guys, they tend to misunderstand some certain gestures, especially when the gestures have to do with physical touch. You know, a lot of guys, honestly, they tend to misunderstand things in that angle. The moment you just, even if it's by mistake, you just touch, they will say, hey, the person like her. You understand? So I do you know her experiences? You don't know her life experiences and why she's restricting all of those things. You don't know her life experiences. And personally, I relate because a lot of times where one or two, the next thing, it's taking the other way, it's taking another, like, because most, not let me don't say, some men, right? They sort of appreciate physical thing, like the attraction. That's how they say men get carried away by what they see. So the attraction is more of physical. So when you are allowing too much physical touch with a guy, it with men, it can be very so it can be very somehow. It can be very, even like me, I'm from the northern Nigeria. That kind of thing, safe, you know that we don't roll like that. You get, so if you don't know her upbringing, you don't know where, and there is someone that doesn't really talk about herself, so you don't know her own ideology. Everyone is allowed to have one, and that's the point that is baffling me, and that's the part that even when Bright was doing as if he was going to run mad, why are you feeling entitled to touching, to hugging this person? What are one? What is the problem? What is it about hugging the person? Hi, handshake. Is it not okay pleasantries? If not until now, hugs were very, very informal gestures that were done only among close members of family or friends. Not until now that the society has just abused even love itself, that there's physical contact. Like, don't feel entitled to hugging anybody. If I see you like this, Onyeka, I don't necessarily have to hug you, but that doesn't mean that I'm not happy to see you or I don't want to talk. No, it's no. To me, for me, self, hug is a little bit too deep. Oh. Even me, I don't like that hug thing. I don't at all. Even handshake self is a problem for me. So when I saw Dede's own, me, I could personally relate to. I don't know. I could personally relate. Oh, thank God. I'm glad I came for this live stream. Oh my God, me that said I was going to do only 20 minutes, already 48 minutes. Thank you so much all for coming. Dave, thank you. I know Dave ran to go and watch, but it's all good. Monica, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you. Caroline, thank you so much too. And all of you that came in, didn't say anything, try to give this a thumbs up after rewatching. I love you all. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.